Hey, what's up? Welcome back. This is Roma Therapy's Therapy Sessions. I'm Roma. Like, share, subscribe. No, I don't care. Do whatever you want. Let's get into it. Alright, what do we want to talk about today? Let's just talk, see what happens. Sometimes I have a hard time talking, just speaking my mind, just saying what is wrong, what I don't enjoy, or what I feel is not cool, or whatever. Uh, this is already off to a great start, you know? For like my second video or third video or whatever. You know, it's a nice day. I was out this morning and it said that it was negative, feels like negative 13 Celsius. And then I went outside and it wasn't so bad, you know? That seems to be the running script of my life is it seems bad and then it's not nearly as bad as you think. And just everything like that, you know? You need to go somewhere and you're dreading it because you think it's going to be like the worst thing. And then when you get there, it's really not that bad. And that happens to me all the time. But I never learned. Like, I still dread the places that I don't want to go, you know? But that I still, at the end of the day, it still doesn't. It's still not as bad as I think it's going to be. Always. Almost always. Sometimes it is really a pain in the ass or a bitch or it really is a motherfucker, but for the most part, yeah, no, it's things are usually fine, and I usually just take things way too more dire than it really is. Man, I really need to shave one of these days. It keeps my neck warm though, and my fotch. Got to keep that fotch warm, you know. The nice thing about wearing these masks all the time too is keeps your face warm when you're outside. And being a truck driver all the time, sometimes it sucks because it's like because of the COVID, they don't want you to come inside. So you're fucking either sitting in your truck and they don't want it turned on, so you're sitting in potentially a cold truck depending on if it's your first stop or if you're there for an hour and a half and it's like, fuck, bro, it's getting cold, man. Like, and then what, I gotta sit in my fucking tiny ass truck with this big ass fucking winter coat on? Drives me crazy sometimes. Or like, you go outside to do a delivery or a pickup and you think it's only gonna be like, all you gotta do is walk to the door to go inside and it's fine. So why do I need to put my coat on? And turns out, oh, I'm not allowed to go inside. So just wait right here. Okay, well, I'll just fucking wait for you then, in the freezing cold. Thank you very much. And how long is it going to be? Is it only going to be a minute? Is it going to be 10 minutes? Man, I had last year, there was one place that I'm knocking on the door, I'm ringing the bell, and I even phoned the phone number that it told me to phone. Say the phone one more time, okay? And yeah, no problem. We're sending someone down there. Should be there in a minute. Okay, cool. 10 minutes later, I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Then I had to walk around to the front in the freezing fucking cold. Happens all the time. No respect. No one seems to have any respect for other people these days. Like, whether you're driving. I mean, my world is driving. That's why it's always my biggest issues. Because it's just constant, getting cut off and people having zero respect. Like, there's literally nobody in front of me for 300 meters, nobody behind me for 500 meters, and yet the guy or girl who's trying to get on the highway is like expects me to move over when all you need to do is just speed up a little bit, because I can only go like 104 kilometers an hour. That's what my truck is governed at. But okay, let me move over. And now you're still sitting beside me. I just let you over, bro. Like, I just let you in. I moved over for you. So can you at least not sit right beside me, please? That would be swell. That would be swell. But no, and then the cars behind me that are slowly catching up, they're like, what the fuck is this truck doing in here? I gotta go around him like some fucking asshole. Well, if this guy would have just fucking moved, it wouldn't have been a problem. But hey, that's okay. Let me get out of your way. Let me move for you, because I don't fucking move enough for you. I don't do enough shit for other people. Like, everything I fucking do is I do it to make the life of other people easier. Waiting, holding the door for someone, or I mean, not so much anymore. It's different nowadays. The only things I can really compare to is relate it to is when I'm driving and, moving and shit for people to get on and off the highway and changing lanes and then again, still just gonna treat me like I don't fucking exist. And that drives me crazy too. I am here. I am a human. I exist. And people don't seem to fucking give a shit. One thing that drives me crazy is when people just straight up ignore you. Like, whether it's a Tinder message or that's one thing. Even if we have been talking for a little while and then the next day you message them, or a couple days later you message them and nothing. Okay. I mean, you're probably busy, no big deal. A few hours later, maybe you message them back. Maybe it's the next day you message them. Nothing. They're still matched with you. So clearly, you matched with me to begin with. So, if you don't want to talk anymore, maybe don't stay matched. That's the easiest way to let me know that you don't want to talk anymore, is just unmatch. There's a fucking button. All you gotta do is there's 2 buttons you gotta push. Oh, maybe 3. I think it's 3. To unmatch. That's all you gotta do. It's not a big deal. But no. Can't do that. Just ignore them. Then they'll go away if you ignore them. Yeah. Or like waiting days for a fucking buddy to message you back. And then when they do finally message you, it has nothing to do with your fucking message. Like, it wasn't a response or a reply to your request or question. Like, Jesus Christ, bro. It'd be one thing if it was, once in a while, but if it's all the fucking time. Whether it, and that goes with like matches on dating apps or messages with friends or whatever. Like, I get that you're busy and shit, but I am here. I exist. I am a thing. If you're not interested in what I have to say, you don't have to just pretend like I never said it. I don't know. It's so annoying. People don't take you into consideration. Or they just, and they expect you to know things that, how am I, you never told me, how am I supposed to know this? Why would I possibly know? Whatever the fuck. So many different examples. I can't really get into it because then they'll know exactly what's up. And that's the thing too. Like, if I say, yo, why can't you just tell me that whatever? Oh, well, it's not my fault that, well, you're so sensitive. No, bro. I'm a fucking human being, bro. Treat me like one. I heard this thing the other day. I thought it was pretty good. I think I heard it a while ago, but it was brought up in a video that I was watching about this lady that was going off on this guy who was being an asshole to her on a stream. She basically ended it like, and I think I'm gonna start adopting it as my saying or whatever. But it's like, in your life, you are the main character. In my life, you're just a fucking footnote. I don't think she said it just like that. I'm pretty sure she's a little more elegant than that, but it's good. It's a good way of thinking of things too. I work with this guy he's very negative about a lot of things. He's also like a Christian who goes to church every week, or he does the Zoom call thing because, church, COVID and all that. And he's just so judgmental about everybody. And it's like, bruh, you believe in a fucking a man in the sky who created the world in a day or whatever, in a week. Like, come on. Don't need to judge other people. Oh, it drives you crazy when you see people sitting in their car, like driving their car by themselves, and they're wearing a mask. There might be a reason why they're still wearing a mask. They're not like losers. They're not assholes. Maybe their car is still cold and the mask helps keeps their face warm, or maybe they're about to go pick someone up, or maybe they just dropped someone off. Like, you don't fucking know what's going on in their life. You don't know why they do the things that they do. But yeah, let's just judge them. Let's judge them on everything. I don't know. I don't know. You're the main character of your own life, but in mine, you're just a footnote. I think that's a pretty strong message. I think that's something to keep in mind, too, about yourself. It's like you're just a footnote in most other people's lives. And in the vast majority of people on this planet Earth, you aren't even a concept of a thing. You are just a number in a population. You're nothing. And on the universal scale, you're literally nothing. You mean absolutely fuck all. Even if you're the most famous person in the world, even if you're, Donald Trump, on the universal scale, you are nothing. And that's why I don't understand. Like all these Christians and Catholics in the States, they're so hardcore conservative. And like I get being, fiscally conservative, but to be like a judgmental fucking asshole, like, bro, the whole basis of your religion is to be nice to other people, to treat others as you want to be treated. I'll never understand this. I'll never understand humans. I hate most humans. I hate most living things. I mean, plants are fine and shit, but like, you just get treated like shit all the time by most things. It really drives me crazy sometimes. Anyway, I think I just rambled on about absolutely nothing. So, let's just cut it off there. This has been Roma with Roma Therapy's therapy sessions. And y'all have a great day.